Today we try to finish up voting, so let's get started. Welcome back to another exciting video. Today we are going to be finishing up the voting. Hopefully I can get through these because tomorrow Weapons DLC is dropping for Stormworks. If you don't know what that is, you're going to want to head over to Frantic's channel and check it out. Link is in the description below, and on the top right of this video is a link to the Frantic video as well. So go give him some love. But for now, join me as we go ahead and try to finish up voting. I think, where did we leave off? Did we leave off at 4161? Wow, we did. We're good. Okay, so next up after 4160 is 6180. Surely we didn't get that far. There we go. We did not get this far. So we're going to close this off. Going to pop up to the top here and start off with number 61, which is SAR, Search and Rescue, Land Vehicle. Let's get it going here by clicking the button, and there we go. So we have, we don't have too many here, but we have some nice builds. So we have this nice green build. I don't know what that is. It's kind of a Jeepish looking thing. We have a utility truck, a rescue SUV, and a striker. All right, I'm going to vote. All right, remember to wait for this thing to save. So if it's like this, we did not save yet. So we're waiting. We're still waiting. It's going to be one of those voting days, I guess, where we have to wait a long time. Should I just leave this here and go to the next one? I think that's what we'll do. We'll go to the next one. All right, so we're going to go to SAR plane, search and rescue plane. All right, so we have some cool ones here. We have a AN2 rescue plane, an Austin, a Bullfinch, a Dornier. Yeah, whatever. And we have the Krager. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but these are very cool. I'm going to try to vote, and I'm going to go check on the other one. Oh no, we're having one of those days. This is not good. So I think this is a server issue. So we are waiting. Now we're waiting for 2. This is not good. This is not good. Okay, so we're going to go to the next one. SAR Jet VTOL. One of these has to save, right? All right, SAR Jet VTOL. We have some cool ones here. The Hydra. Ooh, that looks like an evil SAR. Then we have this one, and yeah, not too many, but we have enough. Is this, wait, what is this? SAR Jet or V? Oh, so is it Jet does include in here. So okay, that fits. Just making sure I did this right. So let's go ahead and try to vote. I don't know, we're not voting at all today. All right, so it doesn't look as if these are working. We're gonna try the other browser again. So we're gonna close these off. We're just gonna start over. Let's open up that browser. Okay, so we've got the cool Opera browser open, which makes little sound effects when you click things. And we're gonna give this a whack because that was a Microsoft Edge browser and that was not working yesterday either. So we're gonna try it again. I'm gonna go to 6140, 4160. Okay, SAR land. Let's try again. Ready? Here we go. Click. We're gonna look and say how cool they are, and then we're going to vote. Okay, so the vote went through, and this is on the Opera browser. So I don't know if it's I really don't know if it's a Microsoft Edge thing. Like maybe it's timing out before it gets a response or something, and it's not working. So I don't know, but we're gonna keep going here and see if we can get through these. We're gonna go with the SAR plane, search and rescue plane. Hopefully this works. It's taking a bit to load. Let's close it off and try again. Oh my gosh, I hate this server, but I'm sorry guys. This is what I have to have funds for, so we're gonna go with it for right now. So wish me luck. Hopefully we can get these done. Okay, cool, how cool these are. And let's vote. All right, that one went through, great. So we're gonna go to 63 SAR Jet or VTOL and hope this loads. All right, and we're gonna say how cool these are because we've already checked them out, and then we're going to vote. All right, so far I am having pretty good luck with Opera. So we are going to go to 64 Search and Rescue Sea Vessel, and now we're all caught up. And these are gonna be all new. We haven't checked these out yet. So very exciting, waiting for it to load. Please load, please load. And it's loading. All right. So SAR, of course, is the name of the game, as I said before, and so we get a lot of these. So there are a lot to choose from here, a lot of quality builds, really nice looking builds. Look at these. Like, which one do you pick? Do you just go by color? Do you go by, you download it and try it and check out the features? I don't know. These are beautiful. Look at these things. Oh, wow. Look at that. The orange ones are really nice. Is that the same one? No, they're slightly different. Interesting. Okay. Hopefully these are not like a re-upload or something like that. That would upset me. Look at this one. Only $10,000 or $10,999. Or is it $10.999? I don't know, but it's 60 knots. So very cool. All right. And there's the RPA, which is a fireboat, and a SAR rescue boat. And yeah, so these are really nice. I don't know which one I'm going to pick. but I am going to go ahead and vote to the best of my ability. There we go. All right, so it's taking a few moments before it actually saves, but it seems to be working. So we're just going to run with this still in the Opera browser. So we're going to go to blah, 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 SAR, Sea Vessel Exploration. Exploration, exploring. Checking out the world of Stormworks in a cool boat. And we've got some really nice one. Deep Arctic Explorer, Newton, UPSR. UPSR? Yeah. And the Fiorelli, I don't even know how to say these things. Yeah, and JSI, I can say JSI. And Kalita, wow, nice. All right, which one will I pick? I don't know. All right, we got through that one. Fishing boats. Commercial fishing boats, non-commercial fishing boats, little fishing boats. That's what this category is all about when it loads. And you'll see we have some really nice builds in the fishing boats as well. Will there be a fishing DLC? There kind of already is. Someone's been working on a fishing mod, but it's not released yet. But you can go and check it out. I think I will try to link in the description if you want to check out the Discord and get a preview of it. I think Hushy and somebody else, Cool G, checked it out. I can't remember, but for sure Hushy checked it out. And yeah, it's a fishing like simulation. So very cool. And now we can see all the fishing boats, which are even cooler. So yeah, a lot of nice fishing boats. Which one am I going to pick? I don't know, as always, but here I go. All right, 67 hovercraft. All right, loading. And here it is. We've got some cool hovercraft. We've got one by Lorgs, it looks like. We've got landing craft. What are you doing here, landing craft? Do I have to move you right now? All right, let's refresh and check it out. Okay, so the landing craft is gone, and now we have only beautiful hovercraft. Which one will we pick? I don't know, but let's do it. All right, we moved from hovercraft to landing craft, which is why I probably screwed up and added it to the wrong place. And let's check it out now. We should see the World War II landing craft in here. It's also going to be in the World War II military sea vessels as well. So it's in two places. But these should only be landing craft. It looks like I actually did this correctly. Yes, all landing craft. All right, so let's go ahead and vote. All right, so we are doing really well here. Let's see, we have landing craft, we have lifeboat. You know, I didn't even actually know there was a boat that was classified as a lifeboat. That was news to me. So this is lifeboat category, and we've got some beautiful builds here. Which one will we pick? I don't know, but let's do it. All right, done with the lifeboat. Let's move on to sea vessel military. We're going to see the landing craft here. We're going to see a lot of battleships and destroyers and stuff like that. Oh, well, we won't see the landing craft here because this is sea vessel military modern or semi-modern. So we've got a lot of cool builds here. Some, looks like helicopter pad boats. I don't know what those are called, but those are kind of cool. And yeah, so which one we vote for? Don't know still, but let's do it. All right, moving right along in this browser is doing great. So we are on number 71, Sea Vessel Military Submarine, which would be modern. So load up submarines so we can see your beautiful faces. There we go. We've got lots of cool looking submarines. Foxtrot, T156. A lot of nice looking builds here. Robert 3, Robert 4. Okay. A lot of lovely submarines. Which one do we vote for? I don't know. This one's harder because I'm not really into modern submarines. So I just have to go with what I like by looking at them and watching them submerge. All right, let's vote. Next up, number 72, Sea Vessel Military, World War I or earlier. So this is going to be just any sea vessel that's old, basically. So we've got the Thunderchild, the Flea, the Fondratore, I can't actually read, the Ophilic, and the UB-1 World War I Hungarian U-boat. Which one will we pick? I don't know. All right, moving on from World War I to World War II, Sea Vessel Military, and this is where we are going to see the landing craft and battleships and stuff. So we've got some lovely builds here. Nice looking battleships. Yamato. I think it's Yamato. Ah, boy, just don't give me a reading test. It would be embarrassing. All right, let's go ahead and vote. Wow, these are great. Next up, what are we on? We are on Sea Vessel Military World War II Submarine. We didn't have a lot of these, actually, not that I could find, at least. We have some World War II submarines. We have some, I think there was a milk boat, right? Milk boat? Milk? What do they call them? Milk? I don't know what they're called. But, you know, the ones that supplied the German U-boats. But I don't see that. Oh, we have the IS-4 or the I-400, which was the Japanese carrier kind of boat, I think. Which one will we pick? Don't know, but let's vote. Next up, number 75, multi-purpose. Multi-purpose boat. Here we go. We have the Sea Vessel multi-purpose boat. And we have a lot of nice builds here. Wow. Yeah, a lot. So which one will we pick? I don't really know, as always, because they're so beautiful. But let's vote. All right, so next up is Sea Vessel Non-Military. Let's click that and check them out. And this is going to be our common boats for just hanging around the Sawyer Isles and relaxing. Not yachts, just nice. And so we got a houseboat, which is cool. We've got some nice little, not really speed boats, but little boats to, get around. And we have some catamarans and an old steamer, a little steamer, and the Vendivido. I'm just going to stop reading. I don't even know why I try. But let's go ahead and vote. All right, next up is the Sea Vessel Non-Military Submarine. So I guess that's just for exploring, having a good time, looking under the water if it ever loads. And yeah, let's see them. All right, so here they are. We've got some deep fish. We've got exploration submarine, little scoot. What's a little scoot? What's a little scoot? I don't know. That sounds terrible when you say it like that. And then we have, I don't even know, Leviathan again. We have the personal submarines. We have a mechanical fish, Cyclops, and the Atlantis. Really nice builds here. All right, let's go ahead and vote. All right, next up we have, what do we have? Where was I? Non-military. Oh, we are at 78, ocean liners. Let's click that. Okay, so this is a crazy category because there are, wait, what? I didn't vote on the ocean liners. Maybe I accidentally clicked it? What the heck? Oh, well, here it is. All right, so I guess I already voted and I don't remember voting, but maybe I accidentally clicked it when I was testing or something. But let's just go through these really quick just so you can see and I can tell you about the ocean liner category. So there is a steamer category, there is an ocean liner category, and there is a passenger ferry category. And the reason I kind of tried to put ocean liners by themselves is they're kind of an older classic ship, and there are a lot of builders that just focus on these ships. And so we've got the Titanic in here, we've got Liberty ships and Majesty and whatever. We have all these beautiful ships in here basically. And I just kind of wanted to put them together by themselves so you could kind of vote on a builder that was interested in making these lovely ocean liners. All right, so that is it for this category. I'm pretty sure I voted, but I'll give it a try and see if it lets me vote. Okay, so it let me vote. I don't know. Maybe it just loaded the old one on accident? Let me know if you have trouble with ocean liners, because hopefully there's not a weird thing going on here. All right, next up is the paddle steamer. So the paddle steamers, again, are a sort of ocean liner from way back in the day, but they have paddles on the sides. So I tried to make a new category for this because they're kind of a unique looking ship, and I wanted to separate them from the ocean liners, so you can check these out. Really lovely. We also have a what do you call these? The riverboat paddle steamers. So, it kind of fits in there, and there wasn't a whole lot of riverboats, so there we go. So let's vote. All right, let's check our 61 to 80 to make sure we voted for everything. All right, it looks like we voted for everything. Oh, wait. We missed Sea Vessel Passenger Ferry. All right, let's do that. Is that the only one we missed? Yeah, that's the only one we missed. See, this was a helpful page. All right, so let's take a look real quick. We have passengers and ferries, which were, I think, part of a Jersey challenge as well. But there were a lot of builds like this. So, if they were kind of like passenger small boats and stuff like that, they're in here. And you can check them out. They're really nice looking boats here. Nice looking ships. And we're going to go ahead and vote. All right, let's go ahead and go to the next set, which is Patrol Boat, Sea Vessel, and see what we have here. So patrol boats are kind of like search and rescue vehicles, except they're a little bit more aggressive. So kind of like Coast Guard, stuff like that. So this is kind of like a category I put together. Not a whole lot in here, but very cool anyways. So let's go ahead and vote. All right, next up we have Sea Vessel Research. Let's go ahead and click that. And there we go. We've got some beautiful boats, and they're all for researching in the wonderful world of Stormworks. All right, next up is Rib, and I don't mean a rib like McDonald's ribs, but like the boat that's kind of like, like a floaty boat with like balloony things on the side. At least that's how I describe a rib. So load up, ribs, load up. And here we go. We have some lovely ribs. We have some yellow ribs. We have some orange ribs. We have some yellow-orange ribs. And let's go ahead and vote for our favorite one. All right, so it looks like I'm having trouble trying to vote for the rib. Let's try again to load it again. Maybe refresh again. I'm trying to figure out what the problem is. I keep thinking it's the server just denying the connection or something like that. Or maybe there's like some kind of limit on the server, whereas like 5 people can only be on the server at the same time, or it doesn't respond. Don't know. All right, it says it's still loading. Okay, it says it's loaded. All right, let's try voting again. All right, so the rib is not taking my vote, so we're going to go ahead and keep going, and then we'll go back at the end of this line here where we see the 81 to 100 categories and check to see if it takes it from there. But right now, we're going to go ahead and go to 84, selling ship, and hopefully my vote gets taken. And selling ships are anything that kind of uses, you know, sells, basically. So they're from all eras, and look at this sucker not load. Okay, here we go. So we have some beautiful boats. We have modern boats, some older tall ship boats, some, I guess, kind of silly pirate boats, and anything in between. So very cool. Love them. Don't know which one I'm going to vote for, but hopefully my vote gets taken. Wow, look at these. These are amazing. All right, that one took my vote. Great. Let's go ahead and keep moving on to Sea Vessel Special. So Sea Vessel Special was a category that was created to put in boats that kind of don't fit in any other category. So there are some, what do you call those things? Drudges, I guess? I don't know. I'm terrible with the names. And apparently reading as well. But yeah, it looks like it's getting slow right now. So maybe people are voting right now at the same time and it's just slowing down the server overall. So we're just going to be patient and wait. All right, it is loading. And again, we have some dredges. Oh, not dredges, dredges. My bad. And we have a support buoy, we have a small flopper, a pointer, which is a training ship. Oh, training ships are in here as well. And of course, the Deep Sea Challenger, which isn't a ship at all, but it is kind of a sea thing. I think it actually floated. I think it float. Did it float? I don't remember if it floats or not, but it is in this category. So we're going to go ahead and vote for our favorite. Hopefully this works. All right, well, that one didn't take either. So we're going to go ahead and skip it and see if we can get the next one to work, which is Speedboat, number 86. All right, waiting for it to load. Hopefully the server can handle our request. It doesn't look like it, but we're going to hope. Okay, it's loading. All right, so we've got some cool boats here. This guy made like 10 of these, so there are a lot of versions on this. I just picked one because they were all at the top of the workshop, and it seemed a little bit redundant to vote for the same style of boat, just with different paint colors. So yeah, so that's the one that's here. And then we have all these other cool looking speedboats. So very cool. Let's vote. Okay, this is frustrating. So we're not getting votes in. We're going to try at the end of this, but we're going to keep going just to see which ones work. I think it has to do with the server. I keep saying that, I know, and I'm sorry, but it does, and it sucks. Okay, so let's go from speedboat to starter boat. This was a Jersey challenge, I believe, and yeah, there's quite a few cute little starter boats. Kind of a new category for this year, but I figured, you know, there were some quality builds here. Let's go ahead and add them. So there we go. Some quality builds. Very cute little starter boats. So let's vote. All right, well, I think the server is dying. I'm still waiting on the starter boat to be voted upon. So we're down to like 4 that haven't, I think 3 or 4 that haven't been going through. But we're going to keep moving, and hopefully one of these will take. You know what? Let's restart the browser. All right, still not working. Let's move on to the steamship boat. All right, so this is the Sea Vessel steamship, and this is kind of the steamships and steamboats that kind of fit in this category. And so some of these are paddle steamers, which could be in both categories, I guess. So I don't know. Let me know if you think I should move all of them in here and just have one category, because we could do that, I guess. But I don't know. It seems like a little late to do that. So there we go. We have the steamboats and steamships all in this category, and hopefully there's one that you love. All right, so it did not take my vote. We're going to go ahead and head over to transport cargo and check these out, and hopefully try to vote, and hopefully it'll take my vote. If you're having the same trouble, yeah, just let me know and we'll try to see if we can do something, but I don't know what to do at the moment, but we will give it a whack. All right, so these are cargo ships, transport ships, come in all different sizes, flavors, and I guess eras. So eras or era? Eras. So there we go. Lovely builds. Let's vote. All right, next up is the tugboat. Let's go ahead and open that up and see what we have here. All right, we have some lovely tugboats. Small ones, large ones, square ones, common boat ones, boat-shaped ones, and yeah, very cool. Let's give it a whack. All right, next up is the Sea Vessel Yacht, and we're just moving through these. Whether it takes our vote or not, I just want you to see what's here, and that way you hopefully can vote on these without issue. But I am having issues, but we're going to keep moving. All right, so this is what? What is this? Vessel Yachts. Okay, so these are yachts, expensive boats for personal use and luxury. And there are a lot of them, so hopefully you find one that you love, and you can vote on it. All right, next up is small utility build. This is kind of a weird category. Small utility build could be small vehicle build. You know, these are little tiny guys that have 4 wheels, 3 wheels, and maybe multiple wheels, but they're just tiny little builds. And so I put this category by itself. I might rename it for the award show. Utility build doesn't really make sense, but you know, small vehicle build might be a good name. So let's go ahead and vote. Next up, we have the space builds, which there weren't a lot, or I didn't find a lot. And we have some rockets and some SpaceX things here. We have the Soyuz, I don't know how to say it, but very cool rocket ships, and you can vote on these. So there you go. Next up, we have the tracked military, and this includes, I guess, basically tanks of the modern military and other kind of tracked military weapon things. So there it is. We've got some modern tanks, some semi-modern tanks from the 60s, 70s, and some, you know, weaponry here like this one, bridge layer, anti-air, I think that one is right there. A lot of nice builds. Hard to pick just one, but you gotta, so good luck. All right, moving on to tracked non-military, which is going to be probably like, I don't know. What is it going to be? Like snowmobiles? I don't know. I made the category, but I don't know until it loads what I added. Oh, we've got tractors and a snowmobile, like I said, and we've got some, I don't know what you call these, excavator. Gosh, Darth Vader. All right, pick your favorite one and vote for it. So next up, we have tracked World War II build. Let's go ahead and load that up. And we have some Shermans and some Tigers and some Panzers. I guess Panzer is a tank of any type, really, right? But yeah, we have all of these cool tanks. And we're going to go ahead and vote on one. Next up, we have train car. And that's not a car that's a train, but a train, I guess, consist? Is that the right name? I don't know. Don't ever come to me for education, because you will get enough. So here it is. We've got some cool train cars. We've got carriages. That's what they're called. And we've got a caboose. And we've got these cool looking tanker trucks here. And this tank hauler. Really nice builds. Not a whole lot to choose from, but they are quality. Let's vote. All right, next up, train diesel. Diesel trains. Trains that are diesel engines, or, you know, hybrid diesel engines or whatever. And there are a lot of nice builds here. Some are like kind of modern, some are more utility, but all are pretty beautiful. So let's vote. All right, next up is the train electric. We're going to click on that. And again, even if it doesn't take my vote, we're just moving on so you can see these, and hopefully you'll be able to vote without issue. Maybe pick a different time of day to try to vote if you're having issues like I am. Right now it's midday in Pacific Standard Time. So these are, I guess, Western servers. So at night there should be less people on if they're in the West, maybe. I don't know, but let's hope. So these are the electric trains. Not a lot to choose from, but quality builds. Let's vote. All right, next up is my favorite train, which is the steam trains. So once they load, we're going to see some beautiful steam trains, quite a few to choose from, and all are nice looking trains. So good luck trying to decide which one you love, but yeah, lovely trains. All right, we are moving down here, and we've got to check categories. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and close all these tabs up here. I don't know if you can see them, but I tried to let them vote. I'm hoping that they are getting the vote in, but they're not like responding with, yeah, we got your vote. So what we're going to do next is we are going to go ahead and click this category, Stormy's 81.100, And hopefully, look at that, it's not even connected. That is very weird. But hopefully we're going to see that they're all voted on. Wish me luck. Here it goes. But it is trying to load. So if it's trying to load this long, I am guessing that it didn't take any of our votes, which is not good. Yeah, it did not take our votes. Oh, wait! It took the first two. And it took that one. All right, so we didn't get our votes in. I'm going to vote later on these again. Unfortunately, it's just not taking our votes right now. But we're going to keep going through these so you can check them all out. So next up is the 100 walking build. 101 actually. Walking build. And these are walking builds that are robots or, you know, four-legged things, stuff like that. And there's some really cool builds. This one's even kind of like a walking city thing. Of course, we got Spot down there. So all very cool. I've played with some of these. Some of them are really cool at walking. Some of them are in early development still. But all are very cool looking. All right, let's vote. All right, next up we have weapon prop. Let's load it up. And these are, before, of course, the DLC drops tomorrow. These are just weapons that were made for props for vehicles or ground. And they just look nice. And they're, you know, they're made with the parts that we have available, and they're just being creative, but they're not functional. They don't fire anything, or maybe they move a little bit, but they're not going to take down a helicopter or even try to. So let's vote. All right, next up we have the weapon system functional, and there's a team of people that went crazy, I think. I don't know if it's more than one person. I think it is. And they just went crazy and built, as you can see, a lot of different weapon systems with different configurations, and they really do shoot off and they really do track. So once the DLC drops, these will probably be updated. I'm sure they will be updated with warheads, and your planes will not be safe in the air. And so there's a lot of different versions from a lot of different people, and you can vote for your favorite. And I don't know which one my favorite is because there's a lot of cool weapons here. Boy, this could take a while. Glad it's not taking my vote, so then I have time to, you know, think about it. All right, next up, World Script Add-on. Now, World Script Add-on is kind of something that I came up with to put a category where something is added to the world of Stormworks that makes a difference to your gameplay. So, example is this one's a mission. This one is a drone service, hunger mechanics, rescue service. We have a wind farm kind of mission where it's actually like a job to do something. And then we have resource trading. And then, of course, the famous Storm Link mod, which basically adds a reason to build stuff and move people around the Sawyer Isles. So pick your favorite and vote for it. Next up, we have 0 to 1,000 YouTuber content creator voting. All right, so the YouTubers 0 to 1,000, these are kind of the important YouTubers. These are guys that are starting out. They're trying to make consistent content, and hopefully you have a favorite here, and you can vote for them. So just vote for your favorite. Vote for the one that you think is really doing their best to make great content in the Stormworks community, and you know, you enjoy watching. So good luck. Vote for your favorite. So next up is YouTubers 1,001 to 10,000. This is going to just be your preference. There's only 4 here. You just go with whoever you enjoy more. They're all good. So go ahead and vote for your favorite. And now we're moving on to 107, which is YouTubers 10,000 to 100K. Now, if they wanted to skew the numbers, they could get you to vote for them, and you'd get like a giant crowd of people, you know, voting for Jesse or Frantic or Jersey or Stickman or whoever wanted to skew their numbers. But just vote for your favorite. Vote for who you think is the best out of this category. You know, this is all for fun. This is all for celebrating the community. So don't get too stuck on the name or, you know, their sub numbers. Just go for who you actually enjoy. All right, that's it. Vote for your favorite. Next up is the 100,000 to 1 million YouTuber category. And this is pretty narrow. We really only have 3 choices here, which is Beautiful OB, Spy Cakes, and Komodo Gaming. Go for your favorite. Go for who you enjoy watching videos the most. There, of course, is Future Endo Skull, which doesn't really count. It's just because I need 4 people to vote on. And so those who vote for me, thank you very much, but pick one of the 3 and enjoy. Finally, a Builder of the Year. Now, this is a big category. this year. There's a lot of builders, and it really goes by a few things. It goes by quality builds and the number of quality builds that they do, I think. It's kind of hard to distinguish what builder of the year really looks like. For me, it is someone who is consistently putting out quality builds all year and really taking the time to put in the details and really caring about what they're building, for details and all that good stuff. We have a lot of good builders here. All of them, in my opinion, could probably be builder of the year. Some of these I don't know, but I'm sure that if they were nominated, they do have some great builds. So yeah, so I have my preferences. I've played with a lot of the GB Danny and Frog Curtis builds. Rootin' Tootin' Cowboy, another great builder. Jesse Gillette and his actual squad of 3 put out consistent ocean liners. We've got these other guys. I don't know some of these. Paw does the cool cars. Kevin, I think, does the World War II builds, which I'm inclined to love. We got Carnivore, an old school builder. Sebashi's, which is the weapons guy, pretty much. And we got Lorgs, Utopian, who puts out amazing builds consistently. We have Geronimo, who takes time and releases quality builds all year long. We have Billy Bly, one of my favorite guys. We have Sky, which is kind of new to me, but he's been putting out some quality builds this year. And of course, we cannot skip Thales, who not only builds probably in the confines of the game realistic behaving builds, but also has gone a step further and tried to add modded content to Stormworks, which actually pushes the realism and the build quality even further if you use mods. So if you don't know who he is, you might want to check out the mod just for that. All right, so again, a vote for your favorite. Forget the names, look at their content, and check out what they do and see who you love. All right, that's it. Good luck, and vote for your favorite. All right, so that kind of wraps up, I think, all of the voting for the Stormy Awards for me, even though I have to go back and maybe try to vote later on today. That's why I did give you all month to vote, because I knew the servers were going to have issues. There was going to be too many people hitting the servers at the same time, or the servers just suck. And I wanted to give you the opportunity all month to vote. Hopefully you don't become too frustrated and not come back and vote. But again, use these pages here where it shows you all of them, and maybe let it load and be patient. So we could do that. Let's do that right now and see what happens. So 101 to 109. As you can see, none of my votes were taken. So I'm going to come back here later on and try to vote, and hopefully they will be taken, and hopefully your votes will be taken as well. So that is it for today. If you haven't done so already, hit the bell so it goes ding dong when I upload a video. And tomorrow, Weapons DLC drops, and we'll go ahead and take a look at that and see what it is and what it can do, and if you should buy it, I guess. All right, see you next time.